Hello everyone, it's Meows and back at it again with a video after how many months? Years? I don't know how long it's been. I haven't actually checked my channel, so there's that. Anyways, I'm redrawing some old Five Nights at Freddy's Sun and Moon Show Arcane AUOCs. So basically from left to right, this is Sun, Moon, Lunar, Eclipse, and Blood Moon. But I have since given them different names, threw them into the universe that Arcane takes place in, and sort of like made a very crappy storyline based off of them. But I did kind of cook back in 2021 when I made these guys. So anyways, here's some backstory for them. Originally they were just like a little challenge that I had, like, oh yeah, draw them in another universe, draw Sun and Moon in another universe. I'm like, oh wow, I love Arcane. I just finished watching season 1. Season 2 had not come out yet, and I really like season 1. I love the art style. I'm like, what if I put my two hyperfixations together? So this became like an obsession over the course of like about a year, 2 years, like almost like a 2-year obsession with these guys. So they had me on a chokehold. So anyways, some more backstories. After I made Sun and Moon in this style, I decided to make other characters, even making an OC with a friend, Fizzy. This is Victoria Lynx. We ended up making her Sunny's girlfriend, and they're just very sweet together and do missions together and such. This is a bit of a close-up of Sunny, at least his original design. And there's Moon. We decided to also, I made all the glam rocks in the Arcane universe, what I thought they would look like. I didn't exactly have like a whole backstory for them. Just like, yeah, Fazbear Entertainment, exists in Arcane. They probably exist in Piltover, so they can scam everyone. They probably take advantage of those that need money from Zon and such. It's like a little comic, like the death of like Bonnie and everyone else. And of course I had to add Lunar, Eclipse, and Blood Moon as they became appearing in the Sun and Moon show, because why wouldn't I be obsessed with the Sun and Moon show? I love them. I actually ended up making very specific references for them. Not that they really had much of a backstory, except for Blood Moon. Actually became like a really crazy backstory for Blood Moon. So originally Blood Moon was 2 people. We shall dub them Pathos and Logos, as seen here. And they were both originally 2 sort of children that Glitch Trap or Springtrap had managed to capture, and he used them for experimentation, trying to create something a physical man-made being of science and magic, and you see how that kind of failed, right? They both kind of one of them eventually died and merged, and Glitch Trap was like, I'm not gonna waste these bodies. So he just kind of sort of merged Pathos and Logos into one singular body. Basically, that is the original idea I had for Blood Moon, but I have since tweaked it out a bit. It's not very concrete right now, but I have come up with a very concrete version for Sun and Moon. So I was thinking that both of them, they had their families. They were like fraternal twins that worked in a sort of like a trash facility in the Undercity. And some citizens of Piltover decided it would be a really funny idea to throw in some bombs into the trash cycle, because they're like, hee, that would be really funny, lol. And that's how like Sunny got half his face blown up, and Moon basically had to bind his soul with Glitch Trap in a sort of contract in order to save Sunny's life. Not actually bind his soul, but you know the deal. He kind of has to allow himself to be used for whatever Glitch Trap wants to use him for, as long as Sunny is kept alive and stable. So because of that, that is actually how Glitch Trap was able to sort of create Lunar and Eclipse, because he was trying to create like a sort of perfect being that could perfectly take and absorb the Shimmer, or also known as like the Arcane. And so Glitch Trap is basically trying to figure out a way to make the perfect body, the perfect being that could absorb magic, and this creature has to be made from science, because there's no way that a regular person can make such a creature, you know? So that's how like Eclipse and Lunar came to be. Lunar's actually a bit of a healer in this AU, and Eclipse is an asshole. But it's also a bit how Blood Moon was made. Blood Moon is actually not part of any of these guys. He's actually made from his own being of sorts, or multiple beings, and sort of like forced to be together in an unholy amalgamation of human flesh. So he's actually just a lot of people at once. Yeah, that's really it for my Arcane designs of these guys. Hope you guys liked the video, and see y'all next time.